The college's manga club, mostly comprised of unpopular guys, has gained a sparkling addition. Freshman Saki Amano.
Saki! When we say club drinking, it means booze!
Let's toast!
I would love to toast with you seniors, but I'm underage, so I'll toast with orange juice instead.
That's so boring.
With her well-balanced looks and her cunning cuteness, it's no wonder the guys are falling for her. I mean, I'm totally into her too. Choosing orange juice as her favorite drink is so adorably sly. But she looks troubled. I'm Sota Shimada, a junior in college, an introverted college student in the manga club. Saki, someone's looking for you at the entrance. Maybe it's a classmate?
Oh, really? I'll go check it out.
What's up with you, Shimada? Buzzkill.
Seriously, Sota can never read the room. This is why he's unpopular.
Sota? Shimada?
Yeah, I'm Sota Shimada. What's up?
Oh, nothing.
Let's head to the entrance anyway.
Yes. Huh? There's no one here.
Maybe they left.
Did you make that up to help me, Sota? Because the seniors were trying to make me drink?
Well, yeah, something like that. Whoa! What's going on?
Sorry, I guess I'm a bit tipsy.
But you didn't drink any alcohol, right?
Contact time, maybe? Anyway, I'm glad you helped me out.
Oh, sure. Helping someone feels good. Saki leaned on me for a while, and I was so conscious of my heartbeat that I couldn't hear anything else. That was our first real interaction. The following week...
Senpai!
Oh, Saki!
I've been looking for you, Senpai. You're really focused on your drawing.
Well, I like reading manga, but I also like drawing it.
I love it too.
Drawing?
Watching you draw.
What? So, you said you were looking for me. What do you need?
I just wanted to talk to you.
But we can't talk here. This is a library.
Then let's talk outside.
Do you enjoy teasing a loner like me?
I'm not teasing you. I'm interested in you, Senpai.
Interested? In someone like me? Shouldn't you be interested in a more handsome guy? Is it because I helped you at the club's drinking party? If that's the case, I would have helped you even if you were someone else.
Even if it wasn't me?
Of course. Those guys were drunk and trying to push alcohol on an underage girl.
That strong sense of justice and not fawning over girls. Senpai, you're wonderful.
What?
Well, if Senpai dislikes me being around him too much, I'll be in trouble, so I'll go home now.
A beautiful girl who turns heads saying things like, I love you, I'm interested in you, you're wonderful, to a dull guy like me with no dating experience was both pleasing and confusing. It reminded me of a long-lost unrequited love, and I put up an emotional barrier. Then, one day...
You've been staring at my thighs all this time, haven't you? Or maybe you want to see my panties. Should I show you?
Yes, please. I'd appreciate that.
Rom-com mangas are so unrealistic. Where are the dazzling beauties that try to show their panties to a bland protagonist?
So this is the kind of stuff you're into, huh, Senpai?
This is...
Do you want to see my panties?
What? What are you saying all of a sudden? Don't make jokes like that. It's not good for you, especially saying that to an unpopular guy like me who's not used to women. He might take you seriously.
I'm serious, though. I don't mind if it's just to you, Senpai.
Just me? You know, you shouldn't sell yourself short. Save those words for when you're alone with a guy you're in love with, and say them cutely and sweetly. That's what I think. I'd like a girl like that too.
But I want to be in love with you, Senpai. That's why I'm appealing to you like this. I know my way of approaching might be weird, but I don't care. I just want to communicate with you. I'm not selling myself short at all. I think it's fine if it's only you who sees.
Are you really serious about this?
Of course, but I don't want to sell myself short either. So unless I'm sure that you like me, I won't show you. Also, it's sad if I'm the only one showing affection like this. So could you make time for a date? We don't have to spend money, just talking is enough, so...
So...
Let's play a game together once a day.
Huh? A game every day?
Yes, that way we can see each other every day, right?
A game? What game?
Starting tomorrow, guess the color of my panties. If you guess right, I'll show you. But if I can't be sure that you like me, I won't show you. You have one chance a day.
A game? That kind of game? So Saki wants to go as far as to stake her body just to win my heart? Is there that much charm in me? And Saki is fully intending to date me under the pretext of this game. Guessing the color of her panties doesn't matter anymore. Maybe I should respond to her serious feelings. What do you think, Soda? If Saki says so, I'll meet with her once a day. But what's with this guessing game about the color of your panties?
Dates need excitement and thrills. It'll spice things up, right?
Well, if you say so. This took an odd turn. But okay, I look forward to it.
Challenge accepted.
We promise to have lunch together starting tomorrow.
People call me the cunningly cute little devil because of my looks, but I'm actually quite serious and shy about love. Though I'm popular with the boys, I've never been in a relationship, and there's a reason why I'm fixated on Soda Senpai. Senpai, I made lunch for you. Please eat it.
Thank you. I feel bad about this.
It's fine. I wanted to do it. I'm pretty confident in my cooking, you know.
Yeah, it's delicious.
I'm glad.
But why me? You're popular, aren't you, Saki?
It would be a lie to say I'm not popular, but I just want to date someone I fall in love with. I'll tell you why it's you, Senpai, over time.
I see. Will you hear me out without getting mad? A few years ago, I went on a date with this really cute girl. After I got serious, she kept asking me for money. When I lent it to her, she vanished. Several male students were victims too. That's why I'm a bit scared of women.
I would never do something like that.
I believe you. I can't imagine it happening twice.
Please trust me, but I didn't know you had such a past, so when I was being so forward, it must have scared you, right? I'm sorry.
Sorry for bringing up such a dark subject.
Let's get started then. What color is today's underwear?
Black!
Wrong. It was yellow.
Oh, yellow, huh?
I can't show you the underwear, so you'll just have to trust me.
Well, that makes sense. I didn't particularly want to see Saki's underwear. If I truly liked her, I might feel differently. Right now, she's helping me rehabilitate my feelings towards women. The next day.
You have bread today, huh? I could have made lunch.
Every day would be tough. How about once a week?
Does that mean you're opening your heart to me a little?
Maybe? Your cooking is delicious.
Ooh, I'm so happy.
Today's clothes are quite eye-catching. You don't like monotones, do you?
Well, white and black look good on anyone, right? I don't like that.
So you don't wear monotone underwear either?
Who knows? I'll leave it to your imagination.
Ah, feels like I hit the bullseye. I enjoy people watching, though it might creep you out.
Then observe me as transparently as you can.
Sure, I got it. But our conversation would sound pretty sketchy to anyone overhearing it.
True, but I enjoy being with you.
Really? I enjoy being with you too.
Really?
Yes. Saki's cheerfulness and earnest desire to direct my feelings made her seem adorable. Honestly, the color of her underwear didn't matter. If a girl like her liked me, I felt like accepting her wholeheartedly. That said, I'm still a guy. Now that it's come this far, I won't be satisfied unless I guess the color of her underwear. From today's conversation, I predict that Saki's underwear will likely match her clothing color. 1 week later.
You're quite naughty, Senpai. I never thought you'd be so persistent.
True, but I'll figure it out today.
Really? You think you can?
Yes, let me guess. I figured out Saki's favorite colors. Pink, turquoise blue, yellow. She rotates these 3 colors for her tops. Since her bottoms are always inoffensive colors, I should consider her underwear color from her tops. A week ago, she accidentally said her underwear was yellow, and her top was yellow too. She has a strong consistency and seems to consciously or unconsciously match her top and underwear. If I assume this, it's turquoise blue!
Right.
Yes!
So, since you got it right, the panties, as promised.
That one's a flop, huh?
No, it's surprisingly fun if you read it.
People are here. Shall we leave this place for now?
Yeah.
Senpai, are you leaving already?
Yeah.
What about your part-time job?
I don't have one.
Then, I'll show you at your house, Senpai.
Seriously? But I guess the color, so I'm good with that. Plus, I had fun with you, Saki, and it helped me trust women again.
But, Senpai, it seems like you're starting to like me, even if it's just a little. I'm so happy. So I'll show you. After all, I promised.
I decided to let Saki do as she wants, so I brought her to my apartment.
As expected, Senpai, your house is filled with manga.
When I read the works I used to love, it brings back memories.
Yes, the same goes for music and anime, but I think manga feels even more emotional. I came to Senpai's apartment to fulfill my promise.
The manga on the table was the romantic comedy that led to our panty color guessing game.
I have to keep my promise, right?
Enough! You don't have to do that!
But I promised.
I get that you like me, and that's enough! I don't want to see a girl's panties all of a sudden. Not without building up to it. I'm a romantic guy. I don't need to see your panties. Well, not exactly, but I want to spend ordinary days with you. I've fallen for you, so I want to take it slow.
Thank you. I've been a fan of Senpai's.
I thought we met for the first time in college.
We did meet for the first time in college, but I read Sota Shimada's manga when I was in high school.
Huh? The one I sold at Comiket? The story had many flaws, and the drawing was bad, but...
Calling it bad or cliched is unfair. In high school, I was always overly conscious of others, a wishy-washy person. I hated myself for it. Then I found Senpai's manga at Comiket. It encouraged me to be myself, and it saved me. I realized when you helped me at that drinking party how shocked and happy I was to find Senpai in the same college club. Since then, I've wanted to get closer to you.
And that led to the panties?
I'm really dense, huh? But I haven't used that approach on anyone else. You're the first, so please believe me. Senpai, I want to date you. Right now. I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life.
I, am happy too. It was my first confession, so I hope I didn't mess it up.
You didn't. I got your first time, and I'll continue to take all your firsts. So, take many of mine as well. Since you said you want to take it slow, someday, I'll wear transparent
Wait, what? Today, she was one step ahead of me. I'm good at observing people, but I couldn't tell if she was joking or serious from her expression. I still have a lot to learn, but somehow, I'm feeling very happy.
Way to go, Daisuke! You just breeze through these tough problems. You must study hard.
Thanks a lot.
Daisuke is so cool. I'm not good at studying, so I'm drawn to people who have what I lack.
I'm Daisuke Hatakeyama, a junior in high school. My dream is to land a job at a major company and make life easier for my mom, who's been our family's pillar. That's why I keep my grades at the top of my class.
Hey, Daisuke.
Whoa! What? This is the boys' restroom, you know?
Can you help me with this math problem? I don't get it.
Hold on, this really isn't the place for that. Being ambushed right at the boys' restroom entrance by the cutest girl in the grade, Shino Karina, would embarrass anyone.
Daisuke, are you really that shy?
It's not about being shy. It's just weird to wait for someone outside the men's bathroom, you know?
Oh, right. It was in front of the men's restroom. Sorry, I just got a bit impatient.
So what don't you get about the math?
It's not just one thing. I'm struggling with it a lot. I'm really bad at studying. Can you tutor me in math after school?
Tutoring would be tough time-wise.
Is that a no?
Yeah, and besides, hanging out with you kinda stands out. Most guys would say yes if a cute girl like her asked, but I prefer to focus on my own studies. I want to keep my grades up and reduce the financial burden on my mom for entrance exams and tuition fees. After school. Whoa, what's up?
I just don't get this math problem. If you teach me, I could teach you things you don't know, Daisuke.
Like what?
We could go on dates, learn about each other and stuff.
Aren't dates supposed to be with someone you like? You should value yourself more. Besides, I don't have time for that.
Then I might just keep bugging you until you teach me.
Okay. I'll teach you after school. I lost to Shino's persistence in just one day. Or maybe it's more accurate to say I was won over by her efforts to connect with a loner like me. And so, I ended up reviewing her studies every weekday after school, except on weekends and holidays. 2 weeks later, on a Sunday, I feel terrible. Maybe I have a cold.
Oh, there's Daisuke in his casual clothes. I miss him on weekends. Maybe I'll follow him.
I was about to enter the drugstore to buy some cold medicine. Cold medicine.
What? A pregnancy test? Why? We've been together every day. He has a girlfriend? No way.
I missed school on Monday.
Is Daisuke absent today?
He's out with a cold.
Is it really a cold?
What do you mean?
Nothing. He was buying a pregnancy test. If he was getting cold medicine, a cold makes sense. But Daisuke said he's an only child, so no sisters. There must be something with his girlfriend. Is he absent because of marriage introductions? Meeting with both families? Or visiting the OBGYN together? Daisuke is serious and loyal, so he'd marry soon to take responsibility. But he's not old enough to marry yet. Oh no, I shouldn't be relaxed about getting math tutoring. I'm just a classmate to him now. Teacher?
What is it?
I'll deliver the handouts to Daisuke's house.
It's not urgent, though.
No, I want to visit him to see how he's doing.
I see. I was worried Daisuke might be too focused on his studies to have friends, but perhaps I was overthinking.
Here I am, Daisuke. Hello there. She's stunning. She doesn't look old enough to be his mom. Did Daisuke like older women? Hi there. Are you a schoolmate of Daisuke's? Yes, I am. He was out today, so I came to drop off some materials. Thank you. I'm glad to see Daisuke has nice friends. He can be a bit blunt and unapproachable, right? I should be going. Don't rush off. Why not come in for some tea? But I'd love to hear about Daisuke's school life. Okay. Oh, where's Daisuke? He's resting in the next room. Is he sick? Yes, he's just worn out from studying too much. Have a seat. I'll get you something to drink. She's kind, really cares about Daisuke's high school life. Or is she sizing me up? I never thought I'd have tea with Daisuke's girlfriend. Here you go. You must be thirsty. Sorry. I thought you were his girlfriend. I'm not good at studying, and I've been getting tutoring from Daisuke after school. So maybe that's why he's sick. But Daisuke and I are just classmates. Nothing to worry about. I mean, I'm not trying to take him away from his girlfriend, who you seem to be trusted enough to take care of him. What? I see. I look that young to you? That's the nicest thing I've heard all year. I'm Daisuke's mom. Believe it or not, I'm 38. Really? I thought you were his girlfriend. You look relieved. No, it's nothing. Huh? So Daisuke isn't with his girlfriend. We're off meeting parents for marriage. But then, what was with the pregnancy test? Does Daisuke have a girlfriend? Nope. You answered that quickly. Well, your question was written all over your face. Is it true he doesn't have a girlfriend? I'm really hesitant to say this to you, but I'm at my limit. I actually saw Daisuke buying a pregnancy test. What was that all about? That story. It was really funny. What? Daisuke, being delirious with fever, accidentally bought a pregnancy test instead of cold medicine. I couldn't go to the store for him because I was at work. Don't worry, Shino. Nothing you're afraid of is happening. I understand how you feel, and I'm on your side. I'll help you out. What are you talking about? No need to play dumb now. You're really easy to read, Shino.
Mom, you're so loud. Keep it down. What the? Why is Shino here?
Oh, look at that reaction, Daisuke. Seems like there's a chance here. What? Shino came to visit you. I'm heading out to shop, so you two enjoy your time together.
My mom left me alone, unable to process this sudden turn of events. Mom's always been loud and cheerful, hasn't she? Sorry about that.
It's fine.
So, why did you come here, Shino?
I came to deliver some handouts.
Really? Thanks for going out of your way.
It's not out of the way. Are you feeling better now?
I'm back to normal temperature for now.
Sorry about that.
For what?
You got sick because of study fatigue, right? I kept bothering you about studies, not just after school, but even during breaks. You got tired because of me, didn't you? Even though you had your own things to take care of.
You were just worried, but it's not your fault. It was just my bad routine at home, staying up too late.
But...
Don't worry about it. I had my reasons to focus on studying so much. I didn't really hang out with friends and ended up with none, but I thought that was inevitable. Honestly, I was happy when you asked me for tutoring. It felt good to be needed by someone.
Yeah, you are necessary for me in many ways. I can't do it without you.
In many ways?
Come on, can't you take a hint? I'm even visiting you.
You came to deliver some materials, right?
Well, I guess you're great at academics, but not perfect at everything, huh?
Of course, I'm only human after all.
That just makes me feel even closer to you.
I'm not good at conversation. I've only focused on schoolwork, so when it comes down to it, I don't know what to talk about. I lack conversation topics.
Oh, I noticed your bed seemed pretty big. I'm still getting used to the small bed I got when I was little. It feels smaller each year. Not that I've gotten fat or anything.
Want to try out my bed?
Uh...
No, I didn't mean it like that. There's no deeper meaning.
Sure. That's a sophisticated joke, Daisuke. You're good at small talk.
Small talk feels so fresh and enjoyable. I'm surprised at myself for feeling this way. It got awkward for a moment, but I felt Shino's kindness and how smoothly she changed the topic.
Daisuke is so clueless about love. He probably wouldn't notice how I feel. How can I get him to confess? Do I have to be more forward? Shino is a nice girl, isn't she?
Maybe.
I'm relieved. It's good to know someone cares for you.
It's not like that.
No. Why are you blushing? Caring can mean many things. I mean it as friends, but did you think differently?
Mom!
What were you imagining? Shino came to visit you today, right? Why not properly thank her?
But what should I do for thanks?
Help Shino with her study for the tests until they're over. Then, go out together once they're done. I'll give you some pocket money for the day.
Wait! Going out together? Like Shino and I are in that kind of relationship? Wouldn't that bother her? Besides, I should be studying if I have free time.
You study enough, Daisuke. Going out with a girl won't drop your grades. You're hardworking and considerate, and I'm proud of that. But remember, you're only in high school once. I worry if you don't live a bit for yourself. I'd be happier knowing you're spending happy times with friends and a girl you like.
But why do I have to go on a date? I've already said thanks.
Like I told Shino, it's written all over your faces. You and Shino like each other. It's mutual.
Me? Like Shino?
Every time you talk about Shino, your face turns red. That's proof you like her.
It is?
Shino probably just wanted an excuse to get close to you by asking for study help. Finally, someone sees how hardworking you are. So go ahead and ask her out with confidence.
I never thought Mom would be worried about me. Shino wouldn't ask someone she dislikes to help her study. And being with Shino is fun. Playing for just one day won't hurt my grades. Should I gather some courage and ask her out? A few days later, Shino and I were in the library. Next is a calculus problem, so use this formula here. What's up? Is something on my face?
Hey, I was thinking about trying more math problems. Can we stop here for today and go buy a workbook? I'd like you to come with me to the bookstore.
Sure.
Yes.
Shh! We're in the library.
You know, I wanted to treat you to a break at the food court or something. I want to thank you for all the studying help.
You don't have to thank me, but that means going to the shopping center, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Hey! What? Why so sudden? It'll be bad if someone sees us.
Do you hate this? I'm being really brave right now, you know?
But weren't we going to buy a workbook?
Daisuke, you're so clueless.
Uh,
You seem uninterested in others, so it took me a lot of courage to even talk to you at school. Teaching me was the only way I could get close to you. Can't you see how I feel?
I get it now. I'm clueless. Actually, I realized after my mom mentioned it. Today, I was thinking of asking you out after our study session in the library to go somewhere once the exams are over. It took a lot of courage for me.
Wow, I'm so happy. That's like a date, right? So, you do like me? How impatient am I to not wait a bit longer?
But I'm not sure if it's just as a person or as a girl. I definitely enjoy being with you, though.
Just knowing you like me makes me happy. That's progress. So, after the exams, let's conquer an amusement park, aquarium, karaoke, and movie theater date all in one. And if my grades improve, make me your girlfriend. And if I get to be second in our grade, let's get married.
What?
Start with giving me a pregnancy test.
Huh? Wait, let's calm down and go buy that workbook first.
Promise me, okay?
Being loved is precious. And today, Shino looked very cute. Maybe that was the moment I realized I liked her as a girl. After the exams, I plan to properly confess to her.
My name is Shota. I'm a 20-year-old college student. I live with my parents and my sister Sana, who is 1 year older than me. Sana and I have always been very close, ever since we were very young.
Shota, the cartoon is about to start.
Awesome! Just in time! Sis, let's play a game once the cartoon is over.
Sure. Hey, Sana. When the cartoon is over, can you please go to the shop for me? What? We were going to play a game. Okay. Shota, we can play a game when I get back from the shop.
Okay, I'll come with you.
You two, be nice to each other.
My parents seemed happy to see us getting along so well. 9 years later.
Shota, can you help me clean up the study?
Sure. The study is mostly my father's office, but we clean it for him because he's a very busy man. It's so messy. Dad, you've got a lot of books in here. Whoa, this brings back memories. This album has photos from an old family vacation. We used to travel a lot until I entered junior high school. I forgot about cleaning the study and stopped to look through the album. Huh? Why? There are no pictures of me as a baby. Why are there only pictures of Sana and our parents? Come to think of it, I used to dream that I was playing with adults I didn't know. Who was that? No way. I stopped cleaning immediately. I went to the living room and found that my father had just got home from work. Dad, you're home.
I'm home.
Thanks for cleaning up, Shota.
Ah, yes.
What's wrong, Shota? You look so gloomy.
I want to ask you something. Am I not your real son?
Whoa! Where did that come from?
I was looking through an album in the study and there wasn't a single picture of me as a baby in it. Then I remembered I used to have dreams where I was a child, playing with an adult that I didn't recognize. I got the feeling that maybe it just wasn't a dream, but maybe it was reality.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have the photos somewhere else. I was planning to organize them.
Mom, that's enough. Shota is 20 years old now. It's time to tell him the truth.
What?
Actually, we adopted you from a distant relative of mine when you were 2 years old. I think the adults in your dreams might be your real parents. I'm sorry. We didn't mean to hide it from you.
I knew it. You're not my real parents. Sis is not my real family either, is she?
We have always treated you as if you were our real son.
Blood doesn't matter. We've always loved you as if you were one of our own.
I know! I know you took good care of me and raised me well, but I'm too shocked to accept it right now. I left and hid in my room. I was shocked to find out that something I had a strange feeling about turned out to be true. What the heck? Why? My mother and Sana came to my room to check on me, but I just wanted to be alone. This isn't my real family. Who are my real parents? The next morning, I stopped and thought about how my parents must feel. The parents who raised me. I decided to go on with life as normal and treat them like my family. Good morning.
Good morning.
Shota, would you like some breakfast?
Yes. I'm sorry about yesterday. I want to thank you both for raising me so well. Can I ask you a question? Where are my real parents?
When we took you in, your mother had passed away. But your father was alive and well. But we don't know how he's doing now. If you want to see him, I can try and find him.
No, it's okay. Don't look into it. I don't want to meet him. I'm happy with having you guys as my parents.
Okay.
Shota.
I was happy that my parents had decided to tell me the truth. A little while later, my sister joined us for breakfast.
Good morning. I'm glad you're feeling better, Shota. Hey, Shota, let's get married.
What?
If we get married, we can be a real family. So let's do it. Let's have a child and become a real family.
What are you talking about? Stop joking around. My sister had known since we were kids that I was adopted, but she thought that if I knew the truth, I might decide to leave. She always had this childish theory that if we got married, we would be a proper family. She had always felt this way.
Hey, Mom and Dad, is that okay with you?
Legally, you can get married, but you're still so young. Can you already decide who you want to marry?
If that's what you want to do, Sana, I will support you. Thanks, Mom. I'm serious. I'm going to marry my brother, Shota.
Thanks, sis. I haven't laughed that hard in a long time. Something about that cheered me up.
I'm serious.
Then the onslaught from my sister began.
Hey, Shota. It's very hot today.
Hey! She hit me with her breasts. If it's so hot, then get away from me.
But I love you, Shota. Now that you are not my brother anymore, I want you to know how I feel. I've been hiding it from you for a long time.
Yeah, but I've always thought of you as my sister.
Take your time. I'll wait for you.
1 month had passed since Sana announced she wanted to marry me. She pleaded with me every day. Sana knew me very well, and I will admit that she was very fun to be around.
Hey, let's go on a date sometime.
What? A date?
Shota, you said you wanted to go see a movie. Let's go!
Okay, but
Yes, we can go to the late show tomorrow. I'll meet you in front of the movie theater.
meet me in front of the theater? Why don't we just leave home together? The next day.
Thanks for waiting for me.
What? Have you been to the hair salon?
Do you like it? Does it suit me? I thought you would like it. I think I know what you like.
It looks good on you. When I saw her smile, I was nearly knocked off my feet. At the same time, I knew I was no match for her. At the time, I had too many things going on in my life. I was making a lot of mistakes at my part-time job. I'm sorry.
I'll deduct it from your wages.
I went home and was feeling down in my room when Sana came in.
You're not well, are you? Something must have happened.
Yes. I didn't know what else to say, but Sana hugged me. And today, I couldn't resist. The next day, I made a big decision and spoke to my parents. Dad, Mom, I think I'd like to move out of your house and live on my own. But since I'm a college student, I'll only be able to get a part-time job to support myself. So I may need some extra support from you. Is that okay?
After you tell Sana, you might think twice about it.
Okay. Let me know when you decide on the details.
I haven't told Sana that I'm going to live alone yet. I'm trying to decide if I want to get married to her.
I see. Okay.
Good for you.
Then I had to tell Sana. I've decided to move out of this house and live on my own. It's hard to do things here.
What? Why? Is it because of me? No, don't leave!
I didn't realize how close we were, but you are very important to me, Sana. I love you. Please go out with me.
Eh? I'm so happy!
Yes. When I started living on my own, I didn't have my parents' eyes on me anymore. I could hang out with Sana in privacy. You're actually quite a good cook, Sana.
Thank you. I've been working on my cooking skills. I learned from my mother.
When we started going out, I found out that the wild, crazy Sana I knew was instead a gentle and kind woman. Whenever I spent time with her, I was thrilled by her charm. Sana and I got married after I graduated from college and got a job. My parents already knew of Sana's very public proposal, so they had given us their blessing.
I'm so happy for you. I had a feeling Sana liked you ever since you were in junior high school.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about our in-laws. And you guys come from the same hometown, so that's good.
Sana was a strong woman. She took control of our situation. I was very happy to finally have a family of my own. My name is Shota. In spring, I began my first year at the local junior high school. My hometown is a very rural place. There's only one junior high school in town, so everyone in the area goes to the same school. Half of my classmates are punks. Oh my gosh, I have to sit next to Kana. My school life is a disaster. Kana was the younger sister of Sana, the third-year student who was the head of all the punks in school. It was rumored that if you got involved with Kana, her sister would come after you. I don't want anything to do with this girl. I tried to be as careful as I could around her, but...
Hey,
Yes?
the button on your uniform is about to fall off.
What? Oh no! I'm supposed to have a dress inspection today!
Take it off.
What?
Hurry up!
Why does she want me to take it off? I was terrified. Here, whatever. Kana?
Look!
Wow, you're so good at sewing. Thank you.
It's nothing. Anyone can do it.
You're a lot kinder than you look. From then on, Kana and I began talking more frequently. One day,
I made an apple pie in cooking class. Here, have some.
what? Are you sure? Sometimes, when Kana made food in cooking class, she would share some of it with me. Hey, Kana! By the time our first semester ended, I had become friends with Kana. What's wrong? Are you feeling okay?
No, it's hot and I'm depressed. My house is so far away from school. It's about a 30-minute bike ride from here.
30 minutes? My house is only a 10-minute walk from the school. If you're not in a hurry, you could drop by my place to cool off. I'll walk you home this evening after the sun has gone down.
What? To your house?
Kana looked puzzled, but eventually she agreed to come over to my house. That evening, I walked Kana home. It took us about an hour to get there, but it was a lot of fun. From then on, Kana would often come over to my house after school before making her own way home later on. Then, one day...
You should come to my house next time.
What? To your house? I'm scared to go in case Sana is there.
You don't want to come?
Yes, I do. You just surprised me. I was afraid to go, but I couldn't tell her that. That Saturday afternoon, I went over to Kana's house.
I'm home.
Hello? Please don't let Sana be here.
Oh, welcome.
Nice to meet you. There she is.
Are you nervous? Kana has told me a lot about you.
Oh, I see. She doesn't seem that scary, does she?
Hey, have you done anything with my sister? I'm not going to get mad. Just tell me.
We haven't done anything. I haven't even held her hand.
Tell me if you've hit a home run with her. If you have, I will punish you.
This is scary. I wanted to go home early, but I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of Kana. We were in Kana's room chatting after we ate lunch together.
Shota, if you want to have fun with me, I'm okay with it.
Kana?
Ramble, ramble, ramble.
I can't. Oh, I just remembered something I have to do. I'm going home.
After that day, Kana and I began to grow apart. She stopped coming to my house, and we never got to have any romantic moments. At our school graduation ceremony, it was a popular thing to give the second button of your school uniform to the girl you like. I decided to keep mine. Well, it is what it is. I left my button on too. Disappointing. I was about to leave with my friend.
Shota, wait.
What?
Can you come to the classroom with me?
What? What's wrong? Kana?
Kana can't stop crying. Can you please take her home?
Kana's best friend was moving to Tokyo to attend a new school. She wasn't taking it very well. I walked Kana home as she cried her eyes out. Kana, look, we're at your house.
What's this, Shota? Why is Kana crying?
Whoa! Sana, you look beautiful.
Shota, did you make Kana cry?
No.
No! I'm crying because my best friend is moving to Tokyo. I'm sorry for bothering you, Shota.
Well, I'll be going now.
Wait a minute! I'm sorry I doubted you. You're such a sweet guy.
You really love your sister, don't you, Sana?
Oh, well. Hmm? Didn't you give Kana your second button?
Kana and I are just friends.
I feel sorry for you. I'll take it.
Eh?
I'll take your second button.
Thank you very much. Here you go. Huh, she's quite cute, isn't she?
Oh, what are you looking at? See you later.
I was thrilled to see this new side of Sana. The next day, after Kana had calmed down, she called me to apologize. We went to different high schools, but we continued to keep in contact over the phone. One day, I called her house and Sana answered the phone. Hello, this is Shota.
Oh, it must be for Kana. Wait a minute, please. Oh, next Saturday is the last cultural festival before I leave for college. Do you want to come and visit me there?
What? Is that okay with you?
Then, can you meet me at the school gate at 11 o'clock?
Yeah, that sounds fine with me. It was the first time that Sana, who was a senior in high school, had ever asked me out. On the day of the school culture festival.
Shota!
Sana, that outfit! She looks cute!
Our class is hosting a maid cafe. I didn't have time to change my clothes.
It looks really good on you.
I'll treat you to something to eat. Order whatever you want.
Okay, I'll leave it to you to decide. Bring me something nice.
Hey, is that your boyfriend? Besides, is he younger than you? No, he's not! What are you blushing about? That's unlike you. Sorry, Shota. She's crazy.
It's okay. I thought it would be nice if Sana was my girlfriend. Sana went to university in Tokyo. 2 years later, I was also accepted into university in Tokyo and was looking for a place to live. I called Sana to ask for advice on where would be a good area to rent an apartment. Hi, Sana. It's been a while. I've been accepted into university in Tokyo, and I was wondering if you had any advice on where would be a good place to live?
Congratulations, Shota. You're so smart. The apartment next to mine is vacant at the moment. Why don't you take it? It's not far from the campus. I'll cook a meal for the two of us when you arrive.
What? Are you sure? I was so excited at the prospect of living next to Sana that I immediately signed the contract for the apartment. It turned out that Sana was very good at cooking, so I made it a point to visit her every day. Thank you for taking care of me.
It's okay. I'm only doing this because I want to.
It sounds like you enjoy having me around, Sana.
Yeah, I want to be with you every day. I've been in love with you since high school. Please be my boyfriend.
Of course. With pleasure. We became lovers and spent all of our time together. When I graduated from university, we decided to get married. I went back to Sana's family home to meet her parents and found myself alone with Kana. We didn't go out when we were kids, but this is still awkward.
Shota!
Huh?
What are you nervous about? Are you still thinking about things that happened between us a long time ago?
Well, yes.
I've been rooting for you two for a long time. It was because of you that my sister quit being a punk and decided to go to university in Tokyo. My sister and I are both strong women, and because of that, no men ever thought we needed to be taken care of. Except for you, Shota. You were the only one. That's why she fell in love with you. If you hurt her, I'll punish you!
Got it! My wife is the scariest, cutest, and proudest person I know. So is my soon-to-be sister-in-law, Kana. I want to take good care of them both forever. My name is Shota. I'm a sophomore in high school. My grades are below average, and English is my weakest subject. I've got an English class next. What's the point of studying English? I'm Japanese.
Hi, I'm Laura. I'll be your English teacher for the next few months. Nice to meet you.
I felt like electricity was coursing through my veins. She is so beautiful, and her breasts are so big. I fell in love with Laura at first sight. She was from the US and was working as our substitute English teacher. I was love-struck. Ever since that day, I began looking forward to English class. Laura looks gorgeous again today.
Okay, here's the problem. Let's have Shota solve the problem for us.
Yes! English class is awesome! On the weekend. I hate homework. I became thirsty whilst doing homework, so I decided to go to a nearby convenience store to buy a drink. Wow, she's so beautiful. Hey, it's Laura! Does she come to this convenience store often?
Hey, Shota.
Oh no, she must know I've been staring at her! Hello, Laura. Are you doing your weekly shopping?
I'm having a party at my house, so I'm just shopping for snacks and drinks. Hey, you can come too if you want to, Shota.
What? Are you sure? And so, I was going to a house party at Laura's house.
I'm surprised that you live so close to me, Shota.
Me too. My house and Laura's house were only about a minute's walk apart.
Oh, someone's calling me. Hi, what's up? Uh-huh. Okay, alright, bye. I'm sorry. I don't think my friend is coming. It's just you and me. Is that okay?
Of course. Yeah. Thank you, Laura's friend. We joked around and played games together. I had a great time with Laura.
Oh, that was fun! But I think it's time to call it a night. Is there anything else you want to do?
Please go out with me.
What? I'll consider it if your English gets good enough to live in the US. But don't tell anyone.
Really? I'll do my best. 2 months later, Laura completed her term of work at our school and was about to return home. Before she left, though...
Study hard and come see me when your English gets better. Here's my address.
Okay, I'll do my best. Up until then, I had never been one to make an effort for anything. I used the study app to help me study English so that I could date Laura. At the same time, I worked part-time to earn money to fund my trip to the US. 1 year later, I had grown up to the point that I was no longer ashamed to meet Laura, and I left for the US. I wonder how Laura is doing. I think it's around here somewhere. What did I just see? Why is Laura with a child? Is that man? I crouched down and hid under the hedge. They look like a family. I wonder if she got married whilst I was studying English. Laura. I couldn't find the strength to speak to her. I cried and decided it was time to go back to Japan. It was a hopeless situation. I graduated from high school and started working at a cab company. Because I was in love with Laura, I had learned to speak English. The cabs would stop at the airport and mainly pick up foreign tourists. Whenever I spoke to foreigners, they reminded me of Laura. Even after seeing what I saw in the US, I still couldn't get over Laura.
Excuse me.
I tried to not look at my clients' faces until we reached our final destination, because some people had been offended by it before. She told me the destination, and I started driving. This is close to my house.
Here we are.
What? This is right by my house. Laura?
Shota?
Laura was in my cab. How come you're back?
I came back to look for you because I didn't think you were coming to see me.
What? But you were with... I told her about everything I saw when I went to the US.
That's my brother's child. He missed me so much. Shota, if you came all the way to the States, you should at least have said hello.
I didn't dare call out to you in a situation that I thought I had seen.
Phew, but you made it to the States. Your English is so much better. Could you please repeat the request you made to me that time in my house?
Please, will you go out with me?
Yes, of course.
It's been 5 years since then. We've had many misunderstandings, but now that we are husband and wife, it's just a fond memory.
Damn it! Second place again this month.
Hey, senpai. What's going on?
I'm Toru Yamazaki, a 27-year-old real estate agent. And there's this huge obstacle I just can't seem to get past. Kumi Adachi. She's this junior colleague who keeps ranking number 1 in sales. Kumi, you're number 1 again. Nice job.
Oh, am I? Honestly, I've been on top for 3 years now, so I kind of stopped noticing. It's a bit tough to watch though.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, it's tough watching you give it all to beat me, but never quite make it.
This sucks.
It'd be nice if you showed a bit more pride, senpai. Remember? You're the one who trained me.
Back when Kumi first joined the company, I mentored her. She was all about honesty and hard work. She learned her job pretty fast, outperformed me, and now she even makes sarcastic comments about me. I'm doing my best here.
But it's meaningless if you don't show results.
That's not true. Even if I don't see results now, my efforts will count for something.
Well, you haven't outperformed me in 3 years. I guess I haven't been trying hard enough.
What did you just say?
Prove it. Beat me in sales next month. If you do, I'll admit you've got what it takes. If you win, I'll do whatever you ask.
You're on. No backing out now.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it.
And just like that, the challenge was set. Her idea might have been a bit childish, but I was too fired up to back down. That night,
Looks like senpai might actually step up this time. After 4 years, my long-time wish might finally come true. If that actually happens.
a week later. Ever since the challenge started, I've been pushing myself harder than ever, but lately, something's been bothering me. Hey Kumi, is everything okay? It feels like you're not giving it your all lately, and it's kind of showing in your work.
What? I'm not giving my all? That's ridiculous. Are you just trying to get under my skin?
I'm not trying to mess with you. I'm genuinely concerned something's up.
Everything is fine.
If something's going on, we can always postpone our competition.
Don't be silly. That's not necessary.
I guess I was worried over nothing. One day, an elderly woman stopped by to see Kumi.
Thank you for helping me out the other day. Oh, it's you. I fainted from anemia. But thanks to your quick call for an ambulance, it wasn't anything too serious. I appreciate you. Now, I'm here for some advice. How can I assist you? I'm interested in buying a condo for my son and his wife.
Wait, what? Becoming this month's top seller just got harder. Kumi's about to close on a big condo deal. After a brief chat, the elderly woman left, promising Kumi she'd be back with her son and daughter-in-law.
What am I gonna do? If I keep this up, I'll have the best sales ever. Sure, it's great that I'm boosting my sales for the company, but that means beating senpai again.
Why does Kumi seem so worried? A few days later, I came down with a cold and had to call in sick for the first time in ages. 38 degrees Celsius. The fever is still high. Did I overdo it trying to keep up with Kumi? Man, I feel so lame right now. Is that a delivery? I didn't order anything. Who is it? Kumi, what are you doing here?
Can I come in?
Wait, I called in sick with a cold. I don't want to get you sick. It could mess with your performance. Maybe you should leave.
A simple cold is not gonna kick me out. I take good care of myself. Plus, you need to rest, senpai. I bet you haven't eaten anything. I'll cook something for you.
Hey, wait!
Be careful, it's hot.
Thanks, this is really good. I haven't had homemade food in a while.
I haven't been here since my first year with the company. Do you remember we came here after the work party? I'd also dropped by to discuss work stuff, right? Back then, You are so easy to talk to. I could tell you anything without feeling self-conscious.
Is it harder to talk to me now? Well, you're basically the star of our company now, Kumi. I don't see why you'd need my advice anymore.
That's not what I meant.
Huh?
Are you frustrated that you're behind me, Senpai?
It's a mix, but I'm proud of you.
What?
Being outdone by my juniors is tough, but as your mentor, I'm genuinely proud of you. It's a mixed bag of feelings. I used to be the star of the sales department, but now it's you. Being on top comes with a lot of pressure. I've been there, and I can see that you're pushing yourself to meet everyone's expectations. Still, at the end of the day, work is work. Regardless of seniority, we're supposed to do our best. I'm aiming to get back to number 1.
You better not think I'm taking it easy on you because you're second. If you do, go ahead and outperform me.
I know that.
Senpai, you should go lie down. Yeah. Would it be okay if I stayed here for a little while? I'll leave once you sleep.
You don't need to babysit me. I'm fine. You should head home.
But being sick wears you down, doesn't it? I remember the times I got sick, living alone, and feeling so isolated. Please hand me the key. I'll lock it up and leave it in the door pocket once you sleep.
Alright, but try not to stay too late.
Okay. I washed the dishes until he fell asleep. Senpai looks like he's asleep now. He always sympathizes with me like it's normal. He always treats me kindly, like that one time. That day, I'd messed up at work and had to stay late to fix it. With all the other tasks I'd had, I was just swamped and drained. What am I gonna do? This isn't gonna end anytime soon.
You must be tired. Drink this.
Oh, thank you.
How much longer do you think it'll take? If we team up, we can finish it quicker.
I can manage.
Clearly you can't. You're burning yourself out, Kumi.
With that, he started to help me with my work. Thanks to his help, we wrapped everything up in 2 hours. Thank you so much for your help.
Don't mention it. If you need anything, you can always come to me. You don't have to worry alone.
I can't forget the kind of smile Senpai gave me that day. I look up to you, Senpai. I always want you to ahead of me. I should get going now. Take care, okay?
The next day, I was back at work feeling better. The manager pulled both Kumi and me into his office.
There's a plan to build a major commercial facility in the next 5 years. We are taking this on, and I want both of you in on the planning and management.
Both of us?
Yes, you two might be young, but you've made significant contributions to our sales. That's why I recommended you with confidence.
Thank you so much.
But I had mixed feelings.
Even if this project takes off, we won't see the results for another 5 years. Senpai, you're not thinking that you should focus on the here and now, right?
Nah, I'm not thinking that.
It's good to hear.
Before anything else, we gotta do our homework and draft a blueprint if we want this to work out.
I'll let you take the lead on that, Senpai.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
I have a lot on my plate right now, so I can't pour everything into this project.
Gotcha.
I'm counting on you, Senpai.
Wait, hold up. After that, I mainly took on the responsibility of research and document preparation. Kumi did help occasionally, but the majority of the work was on me. This meant less time with clients, and my sales didn't pick up. Still, leading such a big project felt rewarding. Then, the end of the month came. I'm exhausted. Kumi is way ahead of me. But hey, the manager put me on this project, so it is what it is.
Toru, your client is waiting for you.
Huh? For me?
Yes.
I didn't set up any meetings today.
Thank you for meeting with me.
Were you looking for me? I thought Kumi was the one helping you.
She did help me find a condo, but she's busy today. She asked me to finalize the contract with you, Mr. Yamazaki.
What? I tried calling Kumi, but she didn't pick up. I kept calling, but still nothing. I was torn about what to do, but I didn't want to keep the client hanging, so hesitantly, I signed the contract. With that, I got credited for the sales and rose to the top in sales, surpassing Kumi. The next day, "Hey, Kumi!
Oh, senpai, good morning.
What was that all about? Did you really think I'd appreciate taking over that contract with that old lady?
Wait, what? I'm not sure what you're talking about.
You made it look like you were handing me a win, and you don't even seem upset about losing. What's your game?"
It's tough, but a loss is a loss. As promised, I'll do whatever you ask. Please give me an order.
Anything, right?
Right.
I've had something in mind for a while.
But what is it?
Take some paid time off.
Huh? Is that really what you want?
You've been working so much without taking any of your leave, right? My order is for you to take that leave and chill out a bit.
If that's the case, take it with me, senpai.
Why should I?
Take a few days and let's go on a date.
A date? With you?
I've had feelings for you, senpai, for a long time.
You... what?
You're my favorite person, so I want you to succeed. That's why I posted the challenge. I must have lost the competition on purpose. But seeing you buried in this huge project, I just wanted to help you out. Is there something wrong with helping someone I care about?
Hey, Kumi, we're still at work, you know?
Oops, I forgot about that.
Don't confess in front of everyone. You could have at least let me confess first.
But
I've always admired your hard work and dedication. Even though I'm your senior, I struggle to beat your sales. So I was hoping to confess my feelings after beating you fair and square.
I guess I rushed into it. So, no date then?
I've got my pride too. If I win first place in sales, I'll go on a date with you. But no more tricks for the next month, alright?
What? I have to wait for another month? Seriously? But, senpai,
Hey, don't get all clingy here. Everyone's looking.
as your junior, it's cool if I ask for advice, right? Let me know when you're taking your days off. Maybe I can swing by your place.
After that, everyone at work knew Kumi and I were into each other. It was a bit awkward for me, but with Kumi approaching me without any hesitations, we became official. Now all I have to do is perform well at work. I'm giving it my all again today.
Hey, Asuka, do you have a second? I need some advice on relationships and stuff.
What? You've never been in a relationship before, and now you're asking me for love advice? Seriously?
I'm Rikuto Nemuro, a junior in high school. My childhood friend, Asuka Rumoi, just teased me. Why? It all started during lunch break yesterday. Yesterday, as usual, I was chatting with my buddies Hayato and Rio during lunch. Hey guys, I've got a real problem. Let me guess, you got caught cheating and now your girlfriend's mad. Am I right? How'd you guess? It's just typical of you, that's why. This playboy-looking guy is Hayato Date. He's good-looking and popular with girls, but he gets distracted easily, so his relationships are short-lived. We're pretty different, but we're good friends because of our shared love for video games. How about you, Rio? Any special girls in your life? I'm all about Riri. You mean Riri Shiraha from that late-night anime? Yep, I refuse to share my favorite character with anyone. Man, you're something else. The guy who's totally into an anime character is Rio Mikasa. We both love anime and spend a lot of time together. What's great about him is he never criticizes us. And if we suggest an anime, he'll watch it immediately. The three of us are really close. And you, Rikuto? You hang out with Asuka a lot. Got a thing for your childhood friend? Asuka and I are just friends. Better move fast, or someone might snatch her up. Maybe even a guy like me. I told you, we're just friends! I played it cool when Hayato hinted someone could take Asuka. But inside, I was freaking out. Hayato's right. I can't just sit around waiting for things to happen. I know that, but I'm too chicken to make a move. I wish I could ask someone for advice, but my buddies aren't exactly relationship experts. There's one person who might have the perfect advice. Maybe I should talk to her tomorrow. The girl I have a crush on is right in front of me, Asuka. It's crazy to ask the person you like for love advice, but I felt she would have some real input. It's normal for a high school junior to have a crush on a girl or two, right?
You shouldn't like two people at the same time. Choose one.
Sorry, I'm not used to talking about this stuff, so I'm kinda nervous. I only have a crush on one girl.
Rikuto, relationships aren't for you. Seriously, don't fall in love.
What's going on? Why are you crying?
I'm not crying. You've always been so focused on your studies and otaku stuff since elementary school. How would any girl understand you? Just don't fall in love. You're just gonna get hurt.
Don't just brush me off like that!
You're right. I shouldn't have shut you down like that. I just think you're not used to talking to girls. Maybe you should practice with a close friend before confessing your feelings.
But if I wait, someone else might take her away, you know?
Still, you should be careful. First impressions are crucial in romance.
That's true. Asuka has a point, but the one I'm into is her. We understand each other so well. I probably don't need to practice talking with her. But who would practice talking with me?
Me, I'm right here. Don't you want my help?
It's not that. I'd be grateful for your help, but are you sure you're okay with it? You're kind, good-looking, athletic, and the star of the girls' volleyball team. You have so many friends, unlike me. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to drag you into my practice.
Of course it is. We've been friends forever.
Asuka, thank you. I realized how lucky I am to have such a great childhood friend, and I knew I'd fallen for someone with a good heart.
It might be sudden, but are you free this weekend? We should practice by going on a date.
A date? I thought we were just going to practice chatting.
No way. You won't get a girlfriend that way. Think of it more like shopping.
So it's just us shopping together, huh?
Yeah, I'll help you get used to being out with a girl.
Got it. Thanks. Just like that, under the guise of practice, I had a date set with Asuka. On Sunday, I came to the train station to meet Asuka. Darn, I'm an hour early. I guess I was too excited. How could I not be? This is technically my first date with Asuka. Hayato picked out my outfit because he's got a great sense of fashion, so I'm feeling pretty confident. But how am I going to spend this next hour? That's when it happened.
Wait, Hayato? Why are you so early?
You too, Asuka?
We still have an hour until 10.
Well, I just couldn't stay still at home. Why did you come so early?
Because I was too excited to sleep last night.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. Anyway, how do you like my outfit?
I know you hear this all the time, but you look pretty as usual.
On a real date, you need to give more compliments, okay?
Oh, right, sorry. Got it.
Girls are sensitive about this stuff, so be more mindful.
She blushed as she warned me, and I couldn't help but wonder why. We took a train to the mall. Time flew by since I was so comfortable talking to her.
We're here! First, let's check out some clothes.
I'm not great with fashion. Is that okay?
If you think something's cute, just say so. Just tell me how you honestly feel.
But wouldn't it be annoying if someone complimented something when they know nothing about it?
I think what matters is how that person felt.
I got it.
Come on, let's go.
Hold on.
I'll pick some clothes for you, Rikuto.
Oh, okay. Asuka suddenly grabbed my hand, and my heart skipped a beat. In the clothing store, Asuka seemed to like a few items. She kept trying them on and asking for my opinion.
How's this one?
You look sophisticated. It's cute.
Again? You keep saying it's cute for everything.
I thought you told me to say how I feel honestly.
Yeah, so you've meant everything you've said?
Of course. Hanging out with Asuka was enough to make my day. After we picked out some outfits for her, she helped me choose mine. Thanks for your help, Asuka. Apart from Hayato, I've never had anyone else choose my outfits, so it felt refreshing.
I've seen what Hayato wears on weekends. He's definitely got style. He sometimes goes a bit over the top, though.
What? Really?
Hold on. Did he choose what you're wearing today? Now it makes sense.
What do you mean?
I just thought it looks really good on you.
Jeez, for a second there, I thought you were gonna say it didn't. You bought a lot today, Asuka. Is it alright to splurge like that?
Well, I bought the things you complimented.
You know you can't always trust my judgment, right?
Wouldn't you want to wear something someone you like complimented?
Huh? Someone you like?
No, I mean, don't misunderstand. We're here for your date practice, and I'm playing your girlfriend, right? I was just speaking generally. There's nothing more to it.
Got it. Alright then. I completely forgot this was all just date practice. My wish to be more than friends with Asuka led me to misunderstand. We were getting hungry, so we headed to a restaurant. Hey, haven't we been to this restaurant together before?
Yes, you remember. Back in elementary school, we came here with your family.
Right! If I recall correctly, your family had errands that day, and you spent the day at my house.
Exactly. That was just after the mall opened, wasn't it? I remembered it recently and wanted to come back here with you.
Really? I was surprised by how much phrases like "I wanted to come back here with you" could easily shake my heart.
Hey, Rikuto, do you recall why we picked this restaurant back then?
I don't. Why?
I guess you forgot. The food here is still fantastic. I'm so excited to eat.
It felt like she sidestepped the question, but I didn't push. We spent the rest of the day at the mall, chatting about everything and anything. Asuka's energy surprised me at times, but I had a blast. I wish this moment could last forever, but life isn't that simple. The sun started to set slowly, and we were walking outside in the evening.
Hey, Rikuto, what's she like? The girl you have feelings for.
Why do you want to know?
If I knew, I could give you better advice. Just kidding, that was a lame excuse. I'm just curious since we've been friends for so long.
She has a good heart.
That's great to hear.
And she's athletic, beautiful, cool, dependable, and a bit clumsy.
She sounds wonderful.
She is. She's really special. I wish I could tell her that I'm describing her. After all, I'm just too chicken.
There's an athletic, pretty girl right here.
Did you say something? You were so quiet, I couldn't catch that.
It's nothing.
Okay. We're almost at the station.
Yeah, let's see how you did on today's date. Time for your score.
My score?
Numbers make it easier to understand how you did, right?
I guess, but I'm kinda nervous.
Your friend picked your outfit, you showed up way too early, and you were too shy to even talk to the waiter. I have a lot more to say, but...
Every word stung. I could tell she noticed the tiniest details about me.
All things considered, I give you a 100.
Wait, what? A perfect score? Didn't I mess up a lot?
But the fun times matter most. If you leave a good impression in the end, that's what counts. Remember, it's about how the other person feels. I'm sure she'll like you. As your childhood friend and today's pretend girlfriend, I guarantee it. I hope your confession goes well.
Thanks. That means a lot. After that, we headed to the station. On the train ride home, Asuka and I were both silent. I thought I saw tears in her eyes, but I must have imagined it. The next day, I asked Hayato and Rio to meet up at our usual spot early in the morning. I asked Asuka for love advice, and she became my biggest cheerleader. What should I do? That's why you dragged us here early? Just to brag about your love life? Seriously, Dorby. Guys, this is really bothering me. Can you please be serious? Now's the time, Rikuto. Confess your feelings. It's the only way. Is it though? If she turns you down, we're here for you. Just go for it. Yeah, we can play games anytime you want. Guys. All right, I'll do it. With that, I dashed out of the empty classroom toward Asuka's. Asuka, you're early today.
Yeah, morning practice ended early. What's up?
Do you have a second? I want to talk to you.
About what? About yesterday?
Yeah, kind of.
Can we do it after school? I'm not ready right now.
Just come with me.
Hey!
It'll be quick.
What's going on, Rikuto?
Without any explanation, I took her out of the classroom and headed for the rooftop.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about?
I'm gonna do exactly what you told me to do yesterday and just tell you my feelings honestly.
What are you talking about?
I like you, Asuka. Will you be my girlfriend?
Wait, hold on. I thought there was another girl you liked.
There is. And that girl is you, Asuka.
Wait, what? Hold on, I'm confused. So when you asked me for love advice, it was about me?
Exactly. Yesterday felt like a real date with the girl of my dreams. I know you were just pretending, but to me...
Yes, I'll be your girlfriend. I'm so happy right now. I like you too, Rikuto.
Really?
Yes, ever since that day in elementary school when we went to the restaurant at the mall. That day, your dad said we grab a bite after shopping. You and I waited on one of the benches at the mall. Out of nowhere, a classmate showed up and started teasing me. I was upset and you stood up to him for me.
Really? I can't believe I forgot that.
I never did. You were always buried in textbooks and hated conflicts. But that day, you tried to protect me from the bully. That's when my feelings shifted from just friends to something more.
Asuka.
So when you mentioned you liked someone, I panicked. I had to intervene.
Is that why you suggested our practice date?
Yes. I was terrified someone else would take you away. I've been so scared.
I'm so sorry, Asuka. I wish I'd told you sooner.
You should have. You overthink everything, Rikuto. But it's okay. I like that part of you too.
All right, Asuka. From now on, it's you and me. I'm excited about our future together.
Me too. It's gonna be an adventure.
And so, after all this time, we finally became a couple. I truly believe the feelings we've built up over the years will turn into happy moments for us.
I'm Daichi Fujimiya. Just became a sophomore, and here I am during spring break killing time by wandering around the park.
Ah, beautiful.
Oh. I found myself completely captivated by the girl in front of me admiring the cherry blossoms. More beautiful than the cherry blossoms, more charming than the tulips. I was mesmerized by the girl whose name I didn't even know.
Huh?
Shoot, we made eye contact. I quickly left the scene. The next morning, I went to dispose of the trash at the neighborhood dump. It's usually my job in the family to take out the trash in the morning.
Hey, wait.
Ah, the lady next door. She's still as unfriendly and scary as ever.
This trash isn't sorted properly.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Rules are rules. Follow them.
Understood. I'll sort it right now.
Good. See, you can do it.
Yes, well...
It might have been your parents who messed up the sorting, but you didn't sulk or complain and just fixed it. Seems like you have an honest heart.
Well, you could say that. Honestly, I was just too scared to talk back.
For such an honest kid like you, I'll give you these theme park pair tickets.
Eh? This intimidating-looking grandma moved into the house next to mine a few days ago. I had seen her a few times outside her house and thought she seemed unfriendly and scary. Oh, thank you so much, but I don't have anyone to go with. And I shouldn't really accept this since I messed up the trash sorting. I appreciate the gesture, though.
No worries. I like amusement parks.
Are you saying you and I are going together?
You're coming, right? Then be at the amusement park entrance by 11 a.m. on Sunday. I'll be waiting then.
Wait, hold on! Overwhelmed by her insistence, I couldn't find any to refuse, and just watched as she walked away. It seems like I have to go to the amusement park with her. How is spending my day off with a stranger and an elderly lady at that supposed to be fun? Sunday? I actually showed up. I mean, she lives next door, so I can't just ignore her. Ah, my first amusement park date, and it's with a grandma.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
What? To my surprise, it was the girl I had seen before in the park full of cherry blossoms. Is there a mix-up?
I was supposed to meet you, Daichi.
How do you know my name?
Well, it had to be this way, right? A bit disappointing, but inevitable, huh?
What are you talking about?
My grandma scolded you at the trash place the other day, right? Sorry about that. She's pretty stern and looks scary, so it must have been frightening, right?
Your grandma? That's Mrs. Kawashima from next door?
Yes, I'm Monica Kawashima. Nice to meet you.
What? The granddaughter of that grandma?
You weren't home when we came by to introduce ourselves after moving in. You were at cram school, right?
I don't know what grandma intended by making Manaka and me meet, but I thought it was like a dream come true to have a miraculous reunion with a girl I couldn't help staring at in that cherry blossom park.
I think the last time I went to an amusement park was in elementary school. How about you, Daichi?
I guess the last time I went was around when I was in elementary school too.
Is this your first time here alone with a girl?
Never. I mean, this is actually my first date ever.
Date?
Ah, shoot!
A date, huh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to say. It's just a neighborhood thing for you, maybe.
By the way, this is my first date too. Daichi, do you have a girlfriend?
Nope.
So, do you have someone you like?
Someone I like? Maybe, maybe not. It's kind of a gray area right now. But why are you asking all these questions?
Because we're both high school students. I'm curious, that's all.
Gotcha. Wait, you moved here over spring break, right? Are you a transfer student? Which high school?
ABC High School.
What? That's my school too.
Nice to meet you then.
Manaka didn't seem surprised at all to hear that it was the same high school as mine. Before I knew it, the Ferry wheel had made a full circle and the doors opened. Suddenly, she sprinted off somewhere, and I had no idea why but found myself chasing after her.
Mommy! It's okay. Big sister is here with you. And there's a cool big brother here too.
Huh?
Come on, let's go find your mom together, okay?
I was amazed. Even while we were on the Ferry wheels talking, she noticed the lost little boy. She really sees everything around her. Manaka is kind, cheerful, and beautiful both inside and out. I found myself even more drawn to Manaka.
At the start of this semester, Manaka transferred to my class.
Hey, I need to go to the staff room during lunch break, but I forgot the way because I'm directionally challenged.
Of course, I'll show you.
Thanks. But I can't believe I ended up right next to you, Daichi. If I were next to you, it would remind me of old times.
Old times? You knew about me before, right? Because you didn't seem surprised that we were at the same high school either.
You really don't remember, huh? They say people grow stronger by losing things close to them. But maybe it's about time I started gaining instead of losing.
What do you mean? Just then, the bell rang and cut off our conversation. Manaka didn't say anything specific, but her words felt heavy. Probably because instead of her usual sunny, dazzling smile, today she had a melancholic, wistful smile like someone watching the late summer sea. Seeing her like that, usually for me I felt a strong desire to protect her. That night... Huh? An ambulance stopped next door? I wonder if something happened at Manaka's place. I rushed to the front door and found my mom just coming back from outside.
Mrs. Kawashima collapsed.
What?
Poor granddaughter. I heard she doesn't have any parents.
Worried about Manaka and her grandmother, I couldn't sleep at all that night. Distracted by last night's events, I couldn't focus on class the next day. So after school, I decided to look for the hospital where Manaka's grandmother was admitted. The first place I tried was the general hospital near our school.
Daichi, is that you?
Manaka! I'm so glad to find you at the first hospital I walked into. Your grandma will be okay. I'm here for you. I'll stay by your side, so don't worry.
That's reassuring. But, Grandma just fractured a bone. It's nothing life-threatening.
Oh, sorry. I could have assumed it was something really serious.
Thanks, though. I'm really happy you came to visit. Let me take you to Grandma's room.
Yeah.
What a fuss over nothing. I just tripped while hauling out the bulky trash. I've got to keep moving while I still can, right?
As usual, she spoke in her gruff tone, her expression saying not to treat her like an old lady even with a cast on her leg.
But hurting yourself defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Some people end up bedridden from a fracture. You're starting to sound like your mother. Are you trying to say I'm meddling?
I'm glad.
What? Daichi, are you crying?
I'm just glad you're well enough to argue. No. I guess it's not good because you're injured.
You were really worried about her. Thank you.
Manaka's grandmother's usually stern face softened a bit.
I'm fine, so no need to worry about me. I've got at least 30 more years in me. But take care of Monica, will you?
What?
With my legs like this, I'll be stuck in the hospital for a while. So Daichi, I'm counting on you to be there for Monica. She gets lonely easily. Grandma, what are you saying? It's true, isn't it? Jeez, Grandma!
Of course, I'll be there, right beside Manaka.
What? I'm counting on you.
Yes. I think that was the most enthusiastic response I've given in years. After leaving the hospital, we ended up having dinner together at Manaka's place. Of course I helped with cooking. This is really delicious.
Because we both worked hard on it. Next time Grandma comes, let's celebrate her discharge together.
Yeah. Can I ask you something? There's something that's been bothering me. I wonder why your grandma is so okay with me being involved with you. Why did your grandma give me those amusement park tickets? It seems odd to bring you and me closer together, given I'm a stranger who just met her in a new place we just moved to.
Daichi, does the name Monica Nakagawa ring a bell?
Oh, wasn't she the girl who transferred out around 4th grade? I think our seats were next to each other.
My dad was transferred a lot, so I moved schools every 2 or 3 years. Back then, I was gloomy and plain, and I didn't really fit in at school. But Daichi, who sat next to me, always talked to me and taught me a lot about comics.
But now, your name is Manaka Kawashima?
Actually, right after I transferred in 4th grade, my parents got divorced. My mom raised me on her own, but she passed away from an illness when I was in middle school.
I see. That must have been tough.
That made me even more withdrawn, but my grandma scolded me and made me realize I couldn't go on like that. I decided I had to live properly, for my mom too. Just when Grandma and I were dealing with that, a large commercial facility was planned on the site of our house, and we had to move. That's why we moved to this town.
But why did you choose to move to such a rural place?
I asked Grandma if we could. I wanted to meet you again, Daichi. So I asked to move to this town.
Can such a coincidence really happen? Actually, I think I saw you in the park with the cherry blossoms shortly after you moved here. I was captivated by you then. Maybe it was meant to be.
No way. We must have been connected by a red string all along. I'm so happy. I had a crush on you when we were in elementary school, and now I like you even more.
From now on, every time I see cherry blossoms, I'll think of Manaka. It was a spring when such happiness came to me.